Well, hello everybody. Happy Thursday. Let's get right into a hot sauce review on this very warm and some would say stuffy evening. I am going to review the first of three hot sauces that I received from the Hot Graham Hot Sauce Company, located in Farmwood, New Jersey. Now, there are a few reasons that I was intrigued by this company. Number one, I'm a Graham and I like hot sauces, so what a perfect name, right? Another is that all of the sauces are named either after types of classical music or specific classical music pieces. So the first one I'm going to try is a Toccata hot sauce. Okay? And I did a little preview video for this in which I played a segment of one of my favorite toccatas by Johann Sebastian Bach, as played by the Canadian genius pianist, now sadly deceased, Glenn Gould. And the third reason that I'm intrigued by these sauces is the ingredients just look damn good. I'm reading through the stuff that's in these sauces and I just want to eat it. Okay? So, three very good, legitimate reasons to want to check out this company. So, this particular one, Toccata hot sauce, this is not supposed to be their hottest, although I do have that one. That'll probably come at the end of the trio reviews. That makes the most sense, right? But this was the one that most intrigued me in terms of the ingredients that were in it. So, here are the featured ingredients: Carolina Reaper, bell pepper, sun-dried tomato, parsley. Okay. Here's what else is in it: cider vinegar, sun-dried tomatoes. Well, I already said that. Red bell pepper, onion, sweet vermouth alcohol, garlic, olive oil, salt, spices, undisclosed spices, but I'm sure the spices in it are good. Parsley, Carolina Reaper pepper. All right. So the only spicy thing in here is Carolina Reaper pepper, which is, considered still one of the hottest peppers in the world. But it's the last ingredient, so there's probably not very much in it. Just enough probably to give it a nice kick of heat. And all the other things in there just look like they're going to make a delicious, blend of flavors. So it is recommended that this particular sauce be tried over sandwiches, wraps, and pizza. I was thinking I really wanted to do it with a pizza, but I didn't have the stuff to put one together tonight. So I just did a turkey melt with smoked Gouda cheese. Yeah, there's a little bit of an inconsistency. It's really nice and toasty on one side and not particularly on the other, but whatever. So yeah, I melted some smoked Gouda cheese over some turkey, toasted it in the oven, and then I just put a little bit of mayonnaise on one side of the bread and a bunch of this hot sauce on the other. So I'm going to do what I always do. I will try the sauce itself first, evaluate flavor, evaluate heat, and then I'm going to see if it gets any better over the sandwich or if I deem that the sauce would be more appropriate over something else. All right, let's get a nice good dollop. I'm not afraid of a little bit of Carolina Reaper. Oh, that smells really, really good. There's a really good the blend of the cider vinegar and the sun-dried tomato. There's a pepperiness to it too. Yeah, I'm smelling garlic, roasted red bell pepper. I didn't say that it was roasted, but it smells roasty to me. That roasted pepper smell mixed with what's probably roasted garlic, sun-dried tomatoes. That hint of apple cider vinegar. It smells great. Okay. Very, very flavorful. Very flavorful. Very nice. And, unsurprisingly, there was quite a substantial kick of heat in that. Despite the fact that Carolina Reaper peppers are the last ingredient, there are probably some very ripe, very, very fiery hot Carolina Reapers that were included in this sauce. Oh, yeah. I don't know if I would call the heat robust, but it announces its presence. All right? It announces its presence very forcefully. It does not dominate the sauce, and it doesn't make it inedible. And it doesn't make it something that I wouldn't recommend to beginners. All right? So people who aren't really accustomed to spice, they're probably going to be a little alarmed at first. But it's manageable. All right, it's manageable. It's very fiery, reaper heat. It's just, you know, at a much lower level than you would get from any sauce where Carolina Reaper is the first ingredient. But it's that absolutely, instantly identifiable fire of the Reaper pepper. I like that. Works really nicely with sun-dried tomato. I don't think I've ever had Carolina Reaper in combination with sun-dried tomato in a sauce. Really nice combination. All right. That is so flavorful. But when I think about, just based on what I'm tasting in there, when I think about what it would be really good over, a sandwich is not coming to mind. I'm thinking this would be really good on a pizza, especially kind of like a spicy pizza with some roasted peppers and Italian sausage. That would almost undoubtedly be an excellent addition to that. We're still going to see if it's good over a turkey melt. I put a lot of the sauce on it. All right, so it is doused. Here we go. It's good, but I think some of it kind of soaked into the bread a little bit. I'm going to put like a fresh amount on there. All right, here we go. It is good over that, but turkey is not the right meat pairing for this particular sauce. Just like I said that Italian sausage on a pizza would be a really good complement to a sauce like this with the sun-dried tomato and the Carolina Reaper. Salami, like an Italian sub, would go wonderfully with this over it, I think. An Italian sub, maybe even a meatball marinara sub, mix some of this into the marinara sauce. That could be quite good. I can see myself adding fire to pasta dishes with this as well. So yeah, sandwiches with spicy salami on them, or pepperoni, or Italian sausage, or spicy Italian meatballs on a sub. That kind of thing is what I'm really thinking would really make this sauce come alive when it's added to food. Let me have another bite of just the sandwich. I like this sauce a lot. A lot. I am thrilled to try the other two. One of the ones was just sent as an extra. It's their rumba hot sauce. And I think it's kind of one of those like Caribbean style sauces with tropical fruit flavors in it. Thank you, Hot Graham Sauce Company, for sending that extra one. I appreciate that quite a bit. I'm excited to review that. And then I've got the hottest one. I'm going to be making a musical preview, just like I did with this Toccata sauce. I'm going to be making a musical preview with that one too. All right, so I will announce the review of that very soon. All right, let's evaluate the sauce. It's really, really nice. As far as fire roasted, sauces with fire roasted tomatoes and other roasted vegetables in it, this is the best one that I've had recently. The Evil Ooze was a little bit disappointing. I didn't hate it. This is getting there. I would give this a 7.5 out of 10. And if I pair it with some of the foods that came to mind after I tried it with this sandwich, like a pizza with spicy Italian sausage, a meatball sub, some kind of like a spicy salami Italian sandwich sub, I think it could definitely be elevated up to an 8, if not even higher. Okay? Spice level is about between a 2 and a 2.5. All right? We're not getting into like really, really fiery territory, but there's very respectable spice in this sauce. This is a well put together sauce. I know that the people behind this sauce have made other good sauces. All right? I'm just going to make that prediction right now. I think the other two sauces are at worst going to be interesting, and at best probably as delicious as this or even more. So, all right. That's all I've got for you on this particular sauce for now.